Hello, this is Peter Labrie, and it's Saturday, July 11th, the year 2020. And today is Nadam holiday in Mongolia, which actually stretches sort of from July 11th to July 15th. Nadam is a traditional holiday in Mongolia. It's been going on for many, many centuries. It's actually called the Three Games of Men. The games are Mongolian wrestling, horse racing, and archery. They are held throughout the country during the midsummer. Women have started to participate in archery and girls in horse racing, but apparently not in Mongolian wrestling as of yet. There's also a lot of singing, dancing, and performing going on. It's a little different from other festivals in that the core of it is actually about the games. The biggest festival of Nadam of the country is held in the Mongolian capital, Ulaanbaatar, during the national holiday from July 11th to July 13th in the National Sports Stadium. Nadam begins with an elaborate introductory ceremony featuring dancers, athletes, horse riders, and musicians. After the ceremony, the actual competition begins. And today in history, we have an historical event which is around something we've recently seen. There has been a play called Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton, and now it's been on TV, on Disney. And so today is a little special for that. On this day in 1804, Aaron Burr slays Alexander Hamilton in a duel. It's a duel between two leading American politicians, United States Vice President Alexander Hamilton and former Secretary of the Treasury United States Vice President Aaron Burr and former Secretary of the Treasury Alexander Hamilton ended a lifelong duel. Hamilton was fatally wounded and died the next day. It is on the very same location where Alexander Hamilton's 19-year-old son, Philip Hamilton, was fatally shot by George Ecker on July 11th, 1804. Apparently his son, Philip Hamilton, was defending his father's honor. Though dueling was already illegal, it was only recently illegal, and they weren't really into enforcing the law in a strict sense. Aaron Burr was never tried, never arrested. All charges against him were eventually dropped. Nevertheless, Hamilton's death marked the end of Aaron Burr's political career, and possibly was the death knell, the final straw in dueling in its entirety. Finally, dueling fell out of favor, and the whole thing just went away. In 1914, Major League Baseball debuted of Babe Ruth. George Herman Babe Ruth Jr., one of the world's well-known professional baseball players, started his Major League Baseball career on this day with the Boston Red Sox. And in 1969, David Bowie releases the single Space Oddity, 9 days before Apollo 11 lands on the moon. Today's Bible verse of the day. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. Ephesians 4:31 through 32 of the English Standard Version. And a Shakespeare quote. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. Julius Caesar, Act 3, Scene 2. And then a couple of other quotes. The evil that is in the world almost always comes from ignorance. And good intentions may do as much harm as malevolence if they lack understanding. Albert Camus. Before taking up any cause, one should always do research. It's always easy just to say, well, this guy's, or this person, or this group says, hey, this is a good thing. But one should always understand all the things going on. Education is a progressive discovery of our own ignorance. Will Durant. And that's it for today for my daily video. And this is Peter Bree. I'd like to thank anybody and everybody who has watched and will watch this video. I appreciate it. Over and out.